Hello everybody. Welcome to a very late stream / recording. It's currently 10:30 p.m. I should probably be going to bed. But instead, I'm going to embark on a new journey. This is episode, I guess, 10 of beating every of beating Dark Souls with every weapon in the game. So I've already done 9 weapons. Let me explain myself. So below my stream, I have this set up so that we can count all 114. Pretty sure it's 114. I counted it like 5 times. So kind of an idiot, so I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of breathing room there. But I've already done 9 weapons, and the reason I've already done 9 weapons is because they were weapons that I featured in different challenge runs. For example, my only level strength run, if you go to watch it on YouTube, it's the Great Club. So I've technically already done a run with the Great Club, so I'm not gonna be doing it again. My level dex, I did that with the Iato, so I'm not gonna be doing that again. Endurance with a scimitar, vitalities with a war pick, resistance was in the blacksmith giant hammer, level 1 was with the reinforced club, and 64 was with the halberd. This with the black bow ferris. This was with obviously the straight sword hilt. So those are 9 weapons that I have already completed. So we're already starting off strong. Duke, my friend, how are you doing, my man? Hope you're well. Glad to see you in my chat every time, Duke. Hope you're staying safe, staying healthy. You're well, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, basic rules. No staves, talisman, or shields. This would take me 10,000 years if I did that. I am going to be spawning the weapons in. Sorry if you guys aren't a fan of me doing that. Some weapons I just get too late into the game. I don't want to be doing that. Like, for example, let's say I randomly get a great bow. I want to be able to begin the run with a great bow. I'll even give myself some arrows. Sorry if you think that's cheating. The earliest great bow you can get is Anor Londo, and I don't really feel it. Hanging in there. I was about to head to bed, but saw you went live. Thanks, man. I shouldn't be streaming right now, but I am going to anyway. I'm playing so much Animal Crossing. Bro, I've been playing some Animal Crossing too. It's wicked fun. I haven't recently, but yeah, it really brought me back to like childhood memories. GameCube Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing on the Wii, the Animal Crossing on the DS, the 3DS, you know. Big fan. Yeah, so actually, Duke, since you're here, my friend, it's viewer selected. So, sir, if you would like to go below my stream, oh, you can't. You're on mobile. Never mind. If you like to think of a Dark Souls weapon you would like me to do a run with right now, I'm going to beat I'm going to beat the game, all bosses, with every single weapon in Dark Souls. So if you can think of a weapon that's not a staff, talisman, or a halberd, I mean, sorry, staff, talisman, or a shield, go ahead and throw it in the chat, and we'll start the run with. If not, I have a random number picker here from 1 to 105. The Hammer of Vamos. All right. The Hammer of Vamos it is, my friend. We embark on a new journey today. Dude, spell. Oh. Vamos. Perfect. Alright. So, I don't know the stat requirements for this weapon. We're gonna go with Warrior because I feel like it. But, Ruth! Hello, my friend. Welcome. Sorry, Duke beat you here. So, I'm doing the Hammer of Vamos first. But if you want, check the link below the stream to my challenge runs, and then there's a little tab that says all up. Hang on, I'll just show you. Look right here. This is the link that you click below my stream. It takes you to this, right? And at the bottom here, all weapons. Roll through them all, and Mr. It's Duke picked the Hammer of Ammo, so that's the first. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good stream, man.
Easy money!
I was here before all lurk mode master.
Duke, I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good stream. I'm so tired. I'm sorry I can't stay. No worries, Duke. Have a good night, my friend. Easy, buddy. Rob, what's up, my man? Thank you so much for the 100-bit donation. $100. $100. $100 million. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I was here before all the lurk mode. What I do, baby. Truth excited. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, Truth, I mean, I don't know. Whoever's around for the next one, I'll let them pick. Or, you know, let's do random. But yeah, this is a long run. And actually, Truth, based off of looking over it and deciding against my own better judgment, I decided I'm not going to do it all in one character. Because trying to use the broken straight sword on New Game Plus 6 sounds like absolute freaking torture. Considering I want to have a character set up for it properly. So I'm actually going to be creating a new character for every so they'll all be on New Game. No New Game Plus 6 shenanigans, but alright, boys, let's work some magic. Hey, in the chat, can somebody say some magic words? I need their help really quick. Like Hocus Pocus, Alakazam, or something. I need somebody else to do it though, or else it won't work. Oh, what? Guardian Leviosa. Wow, look at that Hammer of Ammos. Wow, so sick, dude. Good job, Rob. Thanks, man. Well, you can use it already. Oh yeah, alright. See scaling and strength. It's like a cool looking hammer. Here we are, friends. So, I was like, what the heck? How did I not get that? I didn't get the memo. Yeah, I'm gonna be spawning all the weapons in, like I said, mentioned earlier. Just because getting some of these weapons, I would have to be beating several bosses for already, and I want it to be like beating the whole game with the thing. So here we go. Rob's pogging because Truth's using his Merle. But yeah, this is gonna be a long run. My Dark Souls mastery will be much more. Actually, I'm gonna grab this. Not alone. My Dark Souls mastery will be proven. I want to take a look at this weapon a little bit more. So is it just like a regular, like... It does fire damage. Okay. Cool. So, that's really bad. And the reason why it's really bad is because, Q-Leg is immune to fire. So... The Q-Leg Fury Sword as well is going to be, quite a fun time. I wonder if Gaten tweeted him going live. No. No, I didn't. Rob caught me. Got me. Frickin' rat. I've told people... Blasphemer. Dude, I don't use tweeters. But you're right. I need to get better at posting on Instagram and... Freaking Twitter and Facebook and whatever that I'm going. Holy damage! I'm going live. Just, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard enough for me to just start streaming, you know? Like, the hardest part of streaming is hitting the button, believe it or not. No, I want to hear it. I'm gonna tweet you every time I go live now. Just specifically tag me in the tweet. All right, well, so it's gonna be a really straightforward run, honestly. This weapon has C in strength. We're just gonna whack some people to death. I feel that the button is spooky. Yeah, exactly, dude. The start streaming button is scary. So these kind of weapons are cool. This is one of the few weapons in the game that does elemental damage, but also has scaling. The Giant's Halberd does lightning damage, but also scales. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done, like, I don't know if I call this a challenge run, but it's different. But this also gives me something else to do minus PvP. It's kind of aside from the other challenges I do. Oh, you know, I'm not even picking up the souls because I don't. Mjolnir? Maybe. Could be. I don't need those. This, you sure, Rob? It kind of just looks like a sledgehammer. You anyways? Fair. Okay, well, there's a couple different routes you can take. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know if this is a Titanite weapon or like a Twinkling Titanite. Like, I have no idea, so I'm just gonna rock it, baby. Looks like the PoE me on there. Well, I don't play Path of Exile, Rob, so you should know that. Blasphemy number 2. Dude, I played like 20 hours of Path. I just tried to farm the Onigoroshi, aka the Onion Garage, for like 20 hours and didn't get it and then quit. No, I'm just kidding. I played more than that. I haven't played in months. Yeah. That's your game, Rob. Come on, dude. Get your head in the game. It's Minecraft streamer. This is a. Some of these weapons are going to be so strong for the beginning of the game. But also, some weapons are going to be really hard. Like, for instance, the Greatsword of Artorias requires 20 intelligence and 20 faith. So, weapon's going to be pretty hard to use. Along with requiring strength and dex. So it's going to be, that's going to be a hard run. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. That was a bad jump. Fuck. I could kill Havel. Probably kill Havel later, to be honest. Well, regardless of what this upgrades with, we got something there. Hey, somebody in the chat, can you Google for me real quick if the Hammer of Vamos, Dark Souls 1, is Titanite or like Twinkling or what is this? If it's Titanite, that's gonna be big pog because it's gonna do some heavy damage later. Because if it scales C with strength right now, it might get a B in strength and then also have fire damage. Like, this thing will be nutty. Also, it's been a while since I've PvE'd, so excuse me if I choke on it. bosses for like no reason. Doing a lot of PvP. Twinkly boys? Figured as much. Thanks, Rob. So we can get a +2 off of that guy? We actually get more from the Crystal Lizard down there. Basement. $10K souls and 10 twinklies to max. We're 1/5 the way there, guys. Easy peasy. Also, Cater first try, by the way. Shoot the fire. Do the fire and the flames. Do the... What? The dragon won't... Shoot the fire. Shoot the fire. Shoot the... Bro, what is this guy's deal? I guarantee if I run too far, he's not going to breathe fire, though. Should I risk it? Hang on. You know what? Let's just not even... Let's just not even. You know what? Why? Why would we do that? More damage. All I care about. Save my souls for like the poppable. Pick them up as we go. Souls won't be that big of an issue in this run, to be honest. Wham. While we're waiting, it's for you boys. Cracking a room temperature one. All right. Something else I thought about as well, because like, I don't know. Frick, I always want the soul and I always pick up the claymore. Room temp with the homies. One thing I've thought about as well is some of these weapons won't necessarily be difficult. Like, I don't know, Hammer of Vamos minus fire immune bosses like Q-Leg. I think Q-Leg is gonna be pretty hard. Should be alright. Because like, I wouldn't really call this a challenge run. It's just like a weapon showcase. To a degree, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... What I'm trying to get at is, I think, would people be cool if I did, like, co-op runs with that specific weapon if the other person also used that specific weapon? Like, for instance, the Ghost Blade. If I did a Ghost Blade run with Truth, would that count towards this weapon mastery, or it would make it? Like I said, I don't know, like, some of these are going to be, like, really easy. I'll just, like, breeze through them. Because like, the weapons are either good or I'm proficient with them. To a degree. I don't even have some on my bar right now. Maybe something interesting. Perhaps, perchance to do. It would take me longer to do because, oh, what terrible RNG. Because I would be fighting bosses in somebody else's world along with mine. Yo, are you gonna fly away or what? Oh my... Bro, it killed a vagrant? What? Oh. Yo, I'm clipping that. After the stream, I am clipping that. What the frick? I have never seen or even heard of that. First of all, that whole interaction with the dragon was whack, but then it killed a vagrant, dude. That was sick. Alright. Anyways, continue with the task at hand. But yeah, so that's something I've considered is doing like co-op. Well, I wouldn't do it for all of them, but you know, certain people want to hop on the stream and do like a ride with like a weapon they really like or something. Like with my my buddy Kieran, you know, do like a great scythe co-op. Like I don't need co-op obviously with the great scythe. It's a good enough weapon. You know, it's I don't know what format to follow, but at the same time, this is kind of just a free-flowing thing that I just randomly thought of. Like I said, like some weapons will be challenging, but it's not really a challenge run. It's just gonna be cool. It's again one of those things for clout, you know. Like I beat Dark Souls with every weapon in the game. I have the video evidence. One thing I'm thankful for is we already got the worst weapon in the game out, so you know. The straight sword hilt is already done. So, you know, the broken straight sword is still up, sure, but hey, you want to freaking... See, the issue is I have to kill these guys. Here. It's clip. You can post links in chat, Rob. I turned Nightbot off for links. So. A neat trick, by the way. Holy damage. Okay, I want to watch that clip, dude. That was whack. Whack in like the coolest way. Bonfire ahead. Was it? I think I have regular. Hey, these aren't regular R2. This is interesting. If you had like the reinforced club, for instance, it would have these R1s, right? But the R2 is a jumping attack. But check this out. That instead. And whatever this is. Interesting. I haven't seen that moveset before in my life. So. I want to check this clip out now that we're at the bonfire. Bro, it killed a vagrant? Like, you can see it. Like, right in the bottom corner there. See him? That's insane. Bro. Vagrants are incredibly rare. So, to see... Like, to see a vagrant, first of all, is awesome. Second of all, for it to get shot by the freaking bridge drake after I sat at the bonfire, like, everything about that was crazy. Vagrant got dumpstered? Yeah, he did. I almost got dumpstered. Did you see my life bar was like, like as I was fighting the thing? I'm gonna go get some more, no. I'm gonna go get some more twinklies. Oi! I'm gonna get myself some more twinklies, but... I'm also gonna go get Havel's ring. Here. Also, 2,000 souls from this guy. As I... Look at that freaking hitbox. I hate you. You stupid Titanite demon. Dagger? All his hitboxes linger, and like his limbs are like hitboxes when it's not even his attack. Like, it's a weird time, man. Feels very weird, champ. What the? I don't need the Demon Titanite. I'm not even gonna pick it up. I'm just a cool guy. I walk away from that. Hey, fun fact. So the warrior starts with all of this armor, right? Yes, there's only one piece of this armor set that grants poise. Guess which piece it is in the comments now. If you said anything but helmet, you're wrong. The helmet gives you 5 poise. The chest piece gives you 0. The gloves give you 0. And the legs give you 0. Learn something new, everybody. I want to kill you in case you give me a purple moss. Freaking red moss? What? The underpants. Yeah, my underpants actually give me, God mode? I just didn't tell you guys. Even though I've definitely already died on stream. Gave me God mode. Yeah! We get to +3. Oh, I guess I can Grass Crest. What thing? Grass Crest Shield is a pretty good, I guess. Underpants give +10 to sexy. I believe, Rob, I believe the word is, sessy, not sexy. FYI. With 2 S's, not an X. Get educated. Very rare stat used to woo the ladies. Dude, my Sessy stat is like -5, dude, I swear. I have the racial modifier of being white that gives me like a -1. And then my my backstory, like my lore, gives me a -4. Mineral? I need to learn how to burrito. Mania is too bad. I don't think I can even wear all this even with Havels. I can wear all that with Havels. Nice. Pretty good. Let's just... a long run. Alright. We're gonna go upgrade. So you can actually get +5 at Enter Londo because we can buy tonight. So let's go fight some gargoyles. Good night, Mom. Okay, I'll make sure I look after her. No worries. Alright. How are you doing today, though, Rob? You have a good Sunday? I can only assume that you work today. Come on. Get your frickin' undead-looking booty over here. I'm so bullshit. Yikes. Sorry to hear, my man. Well, I mean, got everything done. 206. Oh, frick. No! No! I was spamming. I'm just glad Sir Will.I.Am was closing. Yeah. Mr. Will Williams. Legend himself. William Williams. Can't get more original than that. Good night, Cheryl. Yeah, I mean, she's long gone by now, but... I'll make sure I pass the message along to her at some point. What was that BS? Freaking... You have to burn an Estes here. Alright. Probably shouldn't have died there, but... Eh. There you go. Yeah! Holy damage! Yeah! Easy peasy. Oh, I got the Goyle helm. This gives you 8 points? Best item in the game, the Floppy Boy X. Yeah. Does it still do floppy when you... And it doesn't really... It doesn't really do the curves when you don't have the stats to use. Oh guys, achievement unlocked. Hold all the Rickabella Wicked. I've never done it before. This is my first playthrough, by the way. Give me pointers. Buy a bunch. I don't.
Thou art welcome.
Bro, it's my first playthrough. Come on. I want to upgrade my strength a whole bunch here, and the reason why is because Q-Lag is going to be immune to the fire damage we do. So, I'll be hitting her for a lot of, for not a lot of damage. I'm upgrading. This is Witchcraft. This is an alt account, Rob. I installed a cheat engine not too long ago, so that I can make PvP builds really fast and easy. But the main reason I want a cheat engine is so I can do runs like this, and spawn in items like, you know, the Hammer of Amos or You know, if I to use like a boss soul weapon, I can just, you know, drop it into the game right off the bat. I can also do some cool out of bounds stuff and whatever, but it doesn't affect my runs other than this. So this is an alt account. I think it's Caterbot 5000. Look at that. Yeah. Alt account in case I get banned or something, because I don't want to get banned on my main. Nobody's really been banned for like just doing really minor stuff like this, but they're safe and sorry. CB 5K emote incoming. That'll be my 5-month badge. CB 5K. No. Upgrade my endurance. Like my fashion soul. I bet Truth would appreciate it. I'd upgrade my Estus flask. Actually, I'll get the other one here. 10 out of 10 one smash. Relatable. I'll probably smash this blue Sonic looking guy wielding the hammer too, you know? Why not? Also, I think this weapon is gonna be really bad for DLC because DLC they have really high elemental defenses. I'll be very. Yeet. Oh. Also, if this weapon only goes to +5 because of the Twinkling Titanite, I think we'll probably only get C scaling out of it. Unless this weapon is like the best. Kinda got a feeling it's gonna he's alright. In Dark Souls, even in the remaster, scalings are liars. To a degree. Any scaling, D and C scalings, are what I'm talking about, and they're whack. Like you can have, there's some D scalings in the game that are. Let's pretend that didn't happen. There are some D scalings in the game that are better than some C scaling. It really just depends on the weapon. Once you get to B, that's when it becomes starts becoming more reliable. That kind of stuff. Obviously not perfect, but this weapon C could be abysmal. You only get C. This weapon C could be abysmal, could be really great, it could be on par with the B. You know. I sure. Alright, Bonfire. We're gonna do the Mildred tech as always. Get the free almost 9k souls. Walk this way. Little bonfire in the corner. That she's coming in. Oh! Rat. Rat. There's 2 souls I'm missing still, but... I just don't want to have to fight the Biscuitos. Right here. I didn't even know if you could parry that. I just guessed. Easiest invasion of my life. 8,748 souls. Level up. Again, we're just gonna keep dumping it into strength. Other stats are useful for the run, but this boss fight in particular. I'm gonna loot these souls. I'm not gonna break them until I feel like I have to, so I'm gonna go see my damage versus Keyleg first. And then if I feel like I need more damage, I can upgrade some strength more, maybe get some more HP if I end up failing, etc. I'm only gonna go to 40 strength for now. And then once I have my other stats up a little bit, like have some more HP, have some more stamina, probably upgrade to 50. It's like it's not even like split damage. Like it's got like a fire bonus to it. Like 149 plus a C scaling, and then it just has like 65 fire. Kind of feels like it's just like tacked on there. Like, yeah, you know what? This is the blacksmith that gives a fire enchant. Let's just give him fire on his hammer. Why not? Or with the staple gun. Holy. Yeah, I don't know. I might just do a bunch of runs of this tomorrow, to be honest. Just do like a bunch of different weapons. People can decide or whatever. I usually like to keep Mondays for PvP streams. That's when a lot of the guys are available, but I've been doing a heck of a lot of PvP and haven't been doing a lot of other stuff. Also, damage is good, so or probably Soren, guys. It mainly does fizz damage. It just does a bonus fire, so for enemies that are so I think we'll actually be fine for DLC as well. It's like for enemies that are resistant to fire, like a Q-Leg is immune, so we're doing like okay damage to a fire immune boss. Like, don't get me wrong, the DLC bosses will have better defense than she will. So like she's taking 150 and they have a lot more life than she does too, but I'm basically just trying to tell myself that it'll be alright. Yeah. No! Okay, I was gonna be why people sad right there. First try, baby. Attack him, man. Could kill Ceaseless. I think I really need the souls right now. Easy clap, baby. Bring the Bell of Awakening. Again, guys, my first playthrough, so tips are appreciated. Huh? This wall looks kind of suspicious. Wow, look, there's an invisible wall here. Crazy. Never would have guessed that. Sure, I'm a new servant. I don't know what that means, but Ew, what the frick? Look at that weird spider lady. I don't know what she does. Better just walk over there and... Well, look, for a new player, yeah, you know what? I don't really like the way that she looks. I think I'll just kill her and... I don't know. Maybe she'll drop something cool. Oh, wow, I can wear Massive Flash with that? That's really cool, man.
You monster!
Game's easy. I don't know why people say it's so hard. My first playthrough, dude. Be the first boss in like 30 minutes. It's not like I have like almost 600 hours in this game. It only says I have 200 on my Steam profile on my main, but I had a lot on console. My first character had 79 hours in him. Went to like New Game Plus 3 like on him. I did a whole New Game Plus 7 run, which was like I only leveled Strength up to 99, then I only leveled HP up to 99, then I only leveled Endurance, and I didn't even finish Endurance, but as it got to the point where I was crazy, but all the way through New Game Plus 6 on that. Back on console before I streamed or did anything cool. Did a lot of random little challenges here and there. I even recorded some on my iPad. Will never ever see the light of day. My one challenge run that's in my playlist, the No Estus, No Humanity, No Homeward Bone Miracle Only run, is one that I actually did on console, and I actually have a video of me beating Gwyn with it. It's really cool. I get the hype parry and do a bunch of Wrath of Gods, and then get perfect RNG where he does the grab, and I get to freaking shoot him with a lightning experience. Pretty. Can I wear the freaking piece of armor now? Oh yeah, buddy, we're decked. We're decked. I'm gonna want more HP. This thing takes a lot of HP. We're gonna want more endurance. This thing takes a lot of stamina to swing. The vintage footage, yeah, the vintage footage that will never see the light of day. See, man, this was always a dream of mine. All this stuff. Dreaming, doing challenge runs, you know. See, that's one thing though, is like when you make it big, it better be shown. Yeah. You know what, Rob? Right now, you can clip this to the end of time. If I ever hit 5,000 subs on Twitch, I'll release that footage. 5,000 subs on Twitch. Oh, freaking! Well, it's fine. I came for this anyways. Not on YouTube. Because if I ever hit 5,000 subs on Twitch, I'm like, it's obviously my full-time job at that point. I would be making quite a bit of money while we're doing that. And I honestly don't think I don't think I'm ever gonna hit that. That's way too big milestone. There's no possibility I ever hit 5K subs. Cause like first of all, I don't believe in myself that I could do it. Second of all, like, I don't know, streaming as a job would feel maybe weird. I don't know. I'd obviously have to try it. But the other issue is the content that I do has kind of already been done over and over again. You know, there's a lot of people that do challenge runs of Dark Souls. It's not like this is a new thing that I'm paving the way for. Lobos Jr. There's a lot of people that do all kinds of different challenge runs, and like yeah, like hit list runs are huge. People have made a living off of that, but I'm I'm nowhere near to be good enough for hitless runs. Some of the people that do hitless runs have thousands of hours in the game. I don't have anywhere near that. I've thought about maybe attempting a no-death run, but, you know. Paying homage to the greats, make it yours, but... Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to get big off of doing Dark Souls challenge runs. There would have to be more to it than that. There's no way I'm ever gonna hit 5K subs off of doing. Even the great Lobos Jr. himself, even that guy doesn't have 5K subs. He deserves 5K subs though. One day I'll, but I'm gonna take, everything in Strife. I'm not here to become one of the greats. I'm not here to do this as a time job. I'm not here to get 5K subs so that I can release the garbage footage. Future's an Untamed Wild. Correct. Like, who knows? Like, I might fall in love with a game and then, like, just stream it and be like, why did I'm gonna need to... Watch me fall down the elevator shaft and die later. So that's foreshadowing. Maybe I'll fall in love with, like, another game and then do that and get big off of it, or some trash, or who knows, like... Maybe enough people just fall in love with me that they are like, yeah, this guy's the one. Neo, is that you? Need that blue pill every day, baby. I got here by following the white rabbit. Yeah? Well, I know what I falling asleep tonight. Oh, watch the Matrix as you fall asleep tonight. It's been a long time since I've watched the Matrix movies. Rewatched them. It has indeed been a while, Mr. N. It's on Netflix? Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Watch a boulder spawn. Those the Underworld movies? Yeah. my defense is better if I look like this than if I had full armor. Have you watched Ancient Aliens yet? No, I haven't. What? No! That guy hit me. Guy's a freaking rat. I think... Oh yeah, I might need to put my other pieces of armor on to live. I think it's... I thought it was 15 vitality with the Ring of Favor. With half decent. I obviously don't know the exact values for how much the boulder does. But getting hit by the freaking lizard man. I think I'm gonna throw him other pieces of armor for the rock. Okay. Or it just doesn't come up, that's fine. That's chill. Could care less. Oh, is it chill if I chill here? Also, I'd be collecting all of these large Titanite shards, but I just don't even have to. Good, man. True hoarder instincts, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Freaking loot goblin, buddy, that's me. Yeah, 5K. We're gonna need a lot of money to buy all the freaking Twinkling Titanite we need to upgrade. Loads of money. When was the money patch? Yeah, I don't know when that patch was either, Rob, because I must have missed it or something. Somebody told me about that one. Right in the butt. 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 I don't even want your chunk. I think I want Titanite chunks. I want nothing. Don't. I don't think he's gonna fall off because of that, but He's not. I didn't even stagger him off that. I would have been better if I let my stamina recharge and start one more. But... Yeah! Great General Londo. Man, isn't this where what are their names? Bo and Gornfleen? Aren't they the bosses here? And aren't they really hard? You have to fight two at the same time. Pretty sure all my friends say all the time. I really want to level up. Smoger and his sister Orny. Okay, sorry, that's the one. My first playthroughs. Carrying around 47,000 souls is pretty Monka-esque, but I need him to buy the freaking Twinkling Titanite. I don't even know if I have Monka-esque enabled. BTTV. Might not. I should have it enabled though. I'll enable it later. Monka-esque. Pretty good. I thought it was Monka without the capital M. That's me. I might be dumb though. I thought it was like lowercase except for the M. I can't take this. Oh, look at that. Body, dude. No Monka shake though. And Monka X. There went the Painting Guardian. You go, dude. Thanks, man. Unholy Firus? Firus? I really love Dark Souls, man. I've been playing it for a long time, so... Right now we're on the Hammer of Vamos. In Londo now. I'm obviously not doing them all in one sitting, so... I don't want to give people that vibe, but... We're going to be doing some pretty garbage tier weapons later on, so... Should be a lot of fun. This weapon's pretty good so far. Haven't had a whole ton of issues. DLC might be a bit of a pain, but... Much farther than one of our high school buddies and I made it. Good to see the game is still being played. Oh, dude, this game is actually still pretty big, honestly. The remaster is like memey as it is, and people are like, remastered, by the way. It's actually quite big, and like I'm in a PvP community on Discord, actually. There's like 100 and some of us in there dedicated to playing PvP. There's a lot of people that do challenge runs and stuff. Me being one of them. I try to do some more offshoot things that people don't normally see. I need to run through this game again. You do, Rob. Don't use a Black Knight Halberd this time. Frickin' cheater. Nah, but I recommend you, Liam got me to play this. I'll have to check it again. Do I know you? You're using first names. Like, I know a guy named Liam. You could also know a random guy named Liam, but... I know who you are. Oh, Monsieur Brett. Hello, my friend. That's not the chest. How are you, my man? Hope you're well. How did you stumble across me, man? But yeah, I thoroughly recommend getting back into Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a beautiful freaking game. It can be really difficult, but not only just like the combat itself being really tough, but getting lost and not knowing where things are. Like, a lot of people that I talk to is like they'll be trying to fight bosses with like beginner level gear. Yeah, with like beginner level gear, and they're just like, I can't do it. My weapons don't do enough damage. And I'm like, man, it's because you didn't upgrade. They're like, well, how am I supposed to find all this stuff to upgrade? And I'm like, well, it's in the world. It's just very, very put off. Yeah, or you beat the game naked and you only use a weapon that doesn't require any frickin' embers in order to ascend the weapon. So whatever, Rob. Good. And Discord. Oh yeah, I forgot Discord displays what I'm doing now. I have you on there and it said you were streaming. Figured out, check it out. Yeah, I've been streaming for actually a while. I just recently got Discord to work properly. I had the web browser instead of the actual app for a very long time, so I never displayed what I was doing. I need 6 more according to Rob's magical. Yeah, I do a lot of Dark Souls challenge runs. I do PvP. I play miscellaneous games here and there, but yeah, mainly I'm a Dark Souls streamer. I love it. Win's a win, boy. Web browser. I didn't know. How is an innocent boy like me supposed to know? But yeah, Brett, down below, if you check out, I'll let Liam know for sure he loves ESR streamer. Sure. I love Liam, so. If you actually check my YouTube out down below, I've done a bunch of runs already. I did a run where I leveled every stat in the game. Like, I did a run where I only leveled Vitality, and I beat the whole game. I did a run where I only leveled Strength. Then I did run with Dexterity, Endurance, Attunement, Intelligence, Faith, Resistance, you know. The whole 9 yards here, right? So a run for each of those. I did bow only. I beat the game with an N64 controller. I'm not even paying attention to the fight right now. I beat the game with an N64 controller. That was a lot of fun. Did bow only. Oh, I did straight sword hilt. That was an insane run. Dude, stop jumping. C4K daily YouTube content when? Never? I don't even stream daily. It's been a week since I streamed, actually. Dude, I am choking this fight. Like, no tomorrow. Yeah, and actually, this run will be on YouTube. All 114 runs, or however many there are, will be on YouTube. I wouldn't say this is a challenge run necessarily. It's more like a weapon showcase, but come on. Some of them will be hard. I am very rusty. Garbage. Oh. Freaking garbage. Nice hitbox. That was quite the hit and quite the miss. Both ends. Alright. Okay. The hard part of the fight is over. Now it's the easy part. That's pretty cool. Discord in a form of not social media, but introduced one of my old friends to my stream. That's really funny. For context, anybody watching, I went to high school with guy that joined. I forgot there's like actually people in my life that don't have me on social medias that have no idea. Well, I mean, Brett has me on Facebook, so maybe you would have seen it there, but no, Liam doesn't have like any social medias anymore. The only way I ever could have told him was in person. I'm terrible at DSR. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are my jam. Yeah, I played a good amount of Dark Souls 3, but it didn't have the same vibe as this game did. This game just reminded me too much of the first one. Just vibed with me, right? Bloodborne, I've only ever played a couple hours of at a friend's house, mainly because I don't have a PS4. That's that. Get some HP. But yeah, Brett, if you think that's crazy, I beat this whole game, all bosses, with an N64 controller in 5 hours. Wait, I don't have anything to kill her with. Hang on. Frick! Hang on, I'll be back in 1 second. Wait, I need the Lord Vessel first. Alright, boob percent. Yeah, look while you can, you sickos. Definitely checking that run out tomorrow while I go over D&D stuff. Sure, man. The idea is, yeah, the content that I put on YouTube itself is literally just my VOD taken and just like put on the what the. Okay, stream died there for me. Is stream still alive? Hello? Everybody there? Can let me say hi? It just had the stream like died for me. Didn't miss a beat? Okay. Cool. All of a sudden it just like said that it was like when like network connection stream offline or something. Like, sorry, you freaking what game? Okay, regardless. But yeah, the content that I put on YouTube is literally just the run itself put on. This is my main form of like this is where I do everything. I play games, I have fun, whatever. A lot of stuff on Twitch will never make it to YouTube. It's easier for me. But my Dark Souls challenge runs do go on YouTube, and Yeah, exactly. YouTube's for archiving. My N64, most of these runs are stuff you just have on in the background as you do stuff, because I don't know. It's hard to stay, in my opinion, like when I watch people do this kind of stuff, it's hard to stay fully engaged for the whole length of the run. You join for certain sections of it and whatever, but it's hard to stay there consistently, if that makes sense. Whereas when you have it on like a second monitor or on your phone or something, and you're doing something and watching, these things can be really enjoyable. You tune in here and there for a couple boss fights you like or whatever, but listen to the streamer just ramble on about garbage. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for. But I try to make the gameplay as interesting as possible for the people that genuinely are interested in the gameplay as well. I try to make that as cool as possible. Watch this, watch this, watch this. That was sick. That was first try. Oh my gosh, that was actually dope. Okay, but this is not dope. This is not dope though anymore. It was really freaking cool to begin with. Okay, I did that trick first try though. That's really cool. I thought the angle would be off. That is not how you're supposed to get here. FYI. They actually do that in the all bosses speedrun in this game. So I'm basically a speedrunner. Kappa. Ah! Frickin' no! That one. What's Rob saying? The crowd control? The crowd control and trolled while you play. Ah! Let's see that first try. Well, I mean, I first tried the cool shortcut. There you go, Truth. First try. Just for you. A lot of things over there. Look at that. That's a lot of enemies over there. Easy. Crowdcontrol.live. I feel like this is a virus thing. Virus. Welcome to interactive gaming on a whole new level. What is this? Streamers play their game. Viewers can interact with the streamer by sending items into supported games while it's playing. Change the game. Viewers use their bits to enable effects like power-ups, extra game time, loss of game time, in-games, and even instant death. Streamers get the bits. What the frick? This is cool. There's no Dark Souls support. There is Dark Souls support! What the frick? Yo, I want to check that out. That's really cool. That's what I'm all about. Getting people involved in the chat. Hell, heck yeah. Oh yeah, I don't want to... Yeah, I'm just gonna... do that. I got your back. Who got your back? I do. Yeah. Try to have that cool channel point rewards. Check your guys' channel points. Redeem them. Or save up for something big. Really. I try to make channel points worth it. Kind of fun and interactive, you know. See, the do a co-op stream run would be a great one for like one of these runs would be great to do with like a fan or whatever. Somebody's like, yo, whatever 20k or whatever the frick it is. Yeah, let's do like dragon great sword. All right, man, you got it. Just do a co-op dragon great. Not quite a 10k. Oh, 10k is the me shaving, right? Oh, dude, Truth is gonna love that. When I shave. Just kidding, cause she. I shouldn't die, but I'm gonna get the shortcut in case I do. Cause knowing me, I'm a dingle hopper. I don't even know how I'm gonna do shave on. I mean, I guess I know how to do it. I'm gonna require a little bit of prep, but slightest bit of prep. I get that here, my girlfriend training fish there. Yeah, no, it's gotta use a hunting knife too, dude. I use a straight razor. What are you talking about? Nah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm getting tired. I didn't even kill him? Ah. I mean, my facial hair is kind of eh. What? Machete. My facial hair is kind of eh. I just don't shave it more or less because I'm lazy than anything, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool to shave my facial hair on stream. Silly thing to do. Same. Okay, bro. Yeah, okay. Head slam. I missed. Good damage. Yeah. No! The freaking... Okay, we're good. If I was gonna get comboed in that. Big beard versus shaving. I don't understand that. Big beard versus shaving. Ever CPL days. Beard wins every time. Oh, like versus. Yeah. I'm my dark sign. Yeah, yeah, see, like, okay, we're looking at, hang on. Look, if you look at my facial hair up close, it looks fine from a distance. And you look up close, it's like hecka patchy and like gross and like, ugh. But, you know, one thing that is really cool, if you notice, like my hair, I'm like, you know, dirty blonde, brown hair, kind of looking curly, looking whatever. My beard is actually very red. It doesn't look like it's in this lighting, but especially like the sun and stuff. You can ask Rob. Very red. Also, when you get really like curly, when you get really curly hair and you mix it with a beard. Do some silly. Like, no, I can put like pens and like pencils and stuff in my beard. It's kind of funny, and they just like stay there. I got you, Basin. I'm here. What am I doing here? Oh, I need to do Firelink stuff. So many optional bosses I need to hit right now. I think I might be from your heritage. Same, dude. The Irish blood is strong. Maybe. Yeah, my mother's side of the family is Irish. German and Irish. Them. I haven't played as a Lord Vessel yet either. Because I always forget. I'm on mission right now. Try rolling. Who actually jumps that? I would never. I am just a baby egg. For example, that pencil just sits in the beard. Or I can do the same thing with this side. It's when you have really curly hair and you grow your facial hair out. What happens? When does that get added to the points? Well, probably... No! Probably never, because it completely conflicts with the whole shaving, you know? Oh, I missed. Darn. The hammer moveset for the big boy, like for this guy, is a little awkward. Also, I have a lot of channel point rewards, but like, no, I don't want to have like too many, you know, like, I don't want it to be like overwhelming where you're like scrolling through like pages. I've seen some like small streamers that do that. They just have like a million freaking channel point rewards, and it's like, I like your enthusiasm, but my phone keeps going off. Almost got sphinctered there? No, never.
Thank you.
Yo! Brett, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Hope to see you around. I appreciate the support, my guy. Or I inevitably forget. Yeah, no, relatable. It's fine, man. No worries. Very relatable. Okay. Take the pencil up. There you go. That was pencil in the beard. Boss fight. One of us. It's true. Welcome to the cult. Only jokes. No cult here. Don't dark sign. Why am I instinctively dark signing? What the frick was I doing that I just like try to dark sign all? That's a joke. I'm out. Lol. Holy damage fall off. What the frick? Look at this. Ooh, that's some damage fall off, dude. That's really bad C scaling. That's what I'm talking about. This is like... Yikes. Okay, this weapon might be actually kind of hard to use. What the... Got the doll. What else we need to do? Enter Londo optional bosses. Place the Lord Vessel. We also need to... Ooh. That's, what is it? Lord's DLC, and we're good? Not even worth it.
This is the Firelink Chamber.
It actually just isn't worth. Like, not even close to it. Like 2 levels for 1 more ARs. Enter Londo. No, we do Chamber of the Princess. Chamber of the Princess, because from here I can go and fight Gwendolyn and do the whole painted world. Look at these boozers. That almost hit me. I'm watching replay on the... That was really close to hitting me. Ink. You dare produce a blade on a deity? I swear, if you walk off the edge and kill yourself again, I'm gonna be so upset. For a multitude of reasons.
How dare.
So the reasons why I'm mainly gonna be upset about it. So I'm actually gonna save and quit just in case. There's a bug in this game for whatever reason that I didn't know about. I discovered. I mean, like, probably had already been known about. People have already discovered it. Like, nothing's new in this game. But if you're fighting like Gwendolyn or something, and you, even if you rest at the Dark Moon Tomb, I think is what the bonfire is called, and you homeward bone or you die or whatever, it puts you back at the Enter Londo bonfire. No big deal, right? Wrong. The reason why that is a big deal is because if you end up killing the Firekeeper, like I do in my runs for the Firekeeper stuff, you can't warp, so you gotta run all the way through freaking Enter Londo again to get here. And that's really annoying. I don't know what... You heard it, there was the, annoying. I don't know what causes that, but this bonfire right here, if I were to die or homeward bone, it would warp me over to the Dark Moon Tomb. You know what? Just to prove a point, I'll do it now. Look, it's not even gonna work this time either. Guarantee it. It's gonna put me right here. Okay, wait. I'll let Gwendolyn kill me, and you'll see. Wait. Look. I'll let him kill me. Watch. I swear. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be really upset. Ah! There you go! Point proven! Video evidence of it happening right then and there. Got him. Alright. Scuffed run, restart, didn't first try. I didn't first try gargoyles, so I mean... This is a no reset run, Rob Kappa. When is bow? Oh, new category. When's bow? Okay, I missed the 4th R1 there, but I don't even know if we'll really have enough stamina for that, so. Yep. Okay. When's bow? There it is. Gwendolyn staggered? I don't know Gwendolyn could stagger. Did anybody else see that? I was unaware of that animation. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna kill him here. Yeah, I am. Get the frick out of here. These all look so easy that I remember I'm stuck way back at Blighttown. Yeah, yeah. You gotta remember, Brett, I have like, I think 600 hours in this game or something. So I probably make this game look very easy. It took a lot of practice, my man. Didn't happen overnight. I like the game a lot. I have a lot of fun. Like I said, if you think this, like, check out the. Oh, I haven't uploaded it yet. I have, straight sword hilt only. That run was insane. My Manus fight was 24 minutes long. One boss fight. That did so little damage. That was a time. Like I said, I even on my N64 controller run, I first tried every boss in the game but one. Even like the hardest bosses, first tried. It was wild. I was on fire that day. But yeah, that's part of the appeal as well, Brett, that I am trying to uphold here, like on the channel, is because people watch people on Twitch for one or both. Sorry, for let me phrase that. On Twitch, people will watch you either because they like your personality and / or you have impressive gameplay. Either because you're good at the game, or it's a new game, or etc., 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 right? That was a nice little trick there I did. That's not how you're supposed to do that. That was just a skip. And so I try to be as entertaining as possible, while still maintaining who I am and being true to who I am, because I'm not going to make a persona for Twitch, because that's probably incredibly exhausting to try to make up a character to be on Twitch, and it's not what I'm interested in. Try to be as entertaining as possible with maintaining who I am, but also having interesting enough gameplay that people are wanting to watch, which is difficult sometimes. Right here. I definitely try. Dougie taught you how to act too. Sure you could if you wanted to. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I knew partially how to act before I met Doogie, because I was in drama before that. Plays and stuff. I'm just not interested in creating a persona for Twitch. I just want to be me. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I think that's all the optional bosses dead. Minus the DLC. So actually I need to go kill the Hydra for the pendant. So we can go to the DLC later. Better if you are yourself. True. I agree. Oh, I need 20k for the key. It's better if you're yourself, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know. It's more healthy. Like, some people have gotten crazy success off of creating characters. Like, for example, Tyler1, League of Legends streamer. Like, Tyler1 is a character himself. The actual guy himself is not who he is on stream. He just created a persona, and it worked. You know, like it sells. He has a big following for that. But I'm more interested in just being I am for this. It's more fun. I don't know. It's more raw. It's more real. You yourself is better than anything you could act anyway. Debatable. Very debatable. Ah, thanks. How did that do the toggle? Trying to toggle that and it didn't work. Whatever. But yeah, Brett, if you're having troubles with this game, or you're lost, like you feel like your gear isn't good enough, or etc., shoot me a message over Discord or something, and I'll answer back. Because, as you can tell, I absolutely love Dark Souls 1. It is my favorite video game of all time for a reason. And more people I can get into the game, to play the game, to love the game, the better. Holy guacamole. Oh, Mr. Death. You gotta toggle mid-air and roll as you hit the ground. Oh, okay, okay. Mr. Death with the strats. See, Brett, if you think I'm good at this game, like I said, I'm in a PvP community, and these guys, like, I got nothing on them. They're insane, and Mr. Death is one of them. Mr. Death is a very, very good Dark Souls player. He wouldn't say that about himself, but from having fought him 1v1 many a time, can confirm. I'm worried about falling in the pit there. Bro, how did that miss? I'm alright. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're way better than me, but then you realize that there's always a bigger fish, you know? Like, you're like, yeah, I'm alright, but you're way better than me. But you realize that somebody's way better than you know? Like, it's such as Dark Souls, right? UKS is a big ocean? Yeah, exactly. There's always a bigger fish. Like Liam in DS3. Same with him and I. He's awesome, but there are people leagues better than him. Ah, yeah. There's some monsters can't backstab. Yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever beaten Zhao in a duel. Like, I know that he won the most recent tournament. He might not be like the best player on the community or whatever, but like that's just a guy, for example, who like I've never been even able to touch. Like, just insane. Yeah, or like, for example, DS3, like, yeah, Zhao is one of those monsters, exactly. Zhao is just an animal. That guy's nuts. Like, for Dark Souls 3, for example, Chase the Bro is an insane PvPer. Fights 1v4s literally all day. Insanely good mechanically, but also makes decisions very well. Like, Prod is pretty good, but Broad and Chase the Bro have done a bunch of 1v1s in Dark Souls 3 and hasn't even been close. Chase the Brah. Frick. I used to watch a lot of Chase the Bro stuff back when I played Dark Souls 3, but honestly, I don't really have time to play Dark Souls 3 because I'm playing this one too much. This one's way too fun. And I mean, now that I have a whole new objective of beating all these beating the game 10,000 times in a row. I mean, like, I'm not gonna just do 114 runs in a row. Like, I'm obviously gonna be taking breaks and stuff. Playing Daughters of Ash, boy, what a mod. Dude, I've actually wanted to get into modded Dark Souls for a little bit. I want to do randomizers, but yeah, Daughters of Ash looks incredible. I tried to not watch as much as possible just because I didn't want spoilers, but I've heard that it's just crazy. It really pushes veterans to their limits. You should do it in a row. Maybe you should do it in a row, Truth. How about you do it first and then I will? Lead by example. Randoms are interesting as far as routing. Like, oh, randomizers, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I do a fog gate randomizer, but I would do, like, randomizer, like, weapons. I don't even want to fight him. I don't know what that... Death? I don't know what that means, man. I speak English, I'm sorry. Mr. Death might be able to translate it, though. I don't know. You guys both have Death in your name. Who knows? I'll do it with DS2. Ha ha ha. Where is the fight? That's pretty good. Just roll into somebody's stream, ask, where is the milk? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Come on, dude. This thing takes a while to wind up. I never really liked the club. Look, right there. I never really loved the club moveset because of that. It's been a bit rocky. I've been doing that for like 3 hours. Dude, some of you guys go around in Twitch chat saying like the rant, like there's one guy who joined my chat one time named I'm a Dinosaur, and he just pretended to be a dinosaur for like hours, and then basically said, answer me this question and I'll follow your stream. And then I was like, all right, this is really messy. A lot of just people here. Let me just... I'm trying to tell a story and do this at the same time. And then he was like, why are T-Rex's arms small? I'm like, I don't know. Like, that could be like a literal question. Like, why are they genetically small? It could be like a pun of some type. Like, why are T-Rex's arms small? And then I was like, I don't know, like, somebody in my chat told me an answer, and I was like, because they are, or something like that. And then he was like, yeah, there was no right answer. I just wanted to see you panic. And I was like, yeah, you got me, man. Got me. Holy guacamole, I was reading chat.
Thank you.
I was there for that. What's... Thank you for the follow, Death. 5,970. Appreciate you, man. The 4-digit numbers in our names, brothers. All right, have fun, G. You too, my friend. Enjoy asking people where the milk is. I appreciate that energy. All right. Okay. All right. Duke's Archive skip. Here we go. I'm a little out of practice at this, but failed it. It's gonna take me a few attempts. Sorry if it gets a little slow here, but I assure you it's faster than me having a purposeful death and running around for 10 minutes doing garbage. Okay. I'm not getting a good angle on the roll back. I think I'm walking too far forward. Oh. Who just got banned for that? What? Oh, Truth just got shot for something. Truth, what did you spam? Well, the reason their arms were short have correlation with evolutionary traits and the way some organisms and species evolve towards self-preservation and reproduction. I feel like you're pulling my leg, Mr. Death, but I said the word. I told you, Truth. Do it again and you're out for 10,000 seconds. You hear me? There it is. Duke's Archive skip. What the f... In case y'all are wondering, what that skip is, basically it skips a mandatory death and about 10 minutes of just me aimlessly running around. That's complete garbage. Nobody wants to watch it, so a little bit hard to do, but for real, what I said does have some reasoning. You're probably not wrong, to be honest, Mr. Death. The word, so in case you didn't know, you can read it below the stream. If any of you guys say soggy in my chat, you get timed out for 5 seconds. And if you say soggy again in chat, you get timed out for 10,000 seconds. And if you don't believe me, try it out. Truth did. Look where she ended up. Can I? No, really? I mean, species adapt to their environments and needs. Correct. So you're probably not entirely wrong, to be honest. But it does sound like a bunch of jargon to try to get somebody to give the right answer, you know? Next time I see you, I might have to whisper it in your ear like a sweet nothing. I mean, coming from you, Brett, it wouldn't surprise me. And honestly, it's just kind of there as a meme. Because soggy is one of those words that I... Like, for example, I have no issue with moist. Like, for example, moist is the only way to describe some cakes. You know? I was just telling you what it's like outside. No, you weren't. People only say the word soggy when they're trying to, like they're either, like, describing, like cereal, for instance. It's about the only instance where people actually use the word soggy. And if anybody in here, I know there's one person in here that eats soggy mini-wheats, fucking get out. For example, octopuses are excellent writers. The best of the oceans. They have a lot of limbs and produce ink to write. I mean, yes, but no. Did you know that elephants are the best painters in all the animal kingdom? Because there's an actual elephant in a zoo that paints. There too then, because that's how I eat mine. Wow. You know what, Brett? I thought we were friends, but I'm not sure about that anymore. You eat soggy mini-wheats. I don't know if I can really trust. Honest. Yeah, they're the best at being elephants too. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Mr. Death. They are. Elephants are indeed the best at being elephants in the animal kingdom. That's something to be said about us too, as people. We are the best version of who we can be. Yeah, really good at elephanting. I actually kicked that by accident. It's kind of cool. I probably should have titled the stream like what the weapon is then. I'm using the hammer of ammo. Somebody's wondering. Crab! No! Oh, big blast! No, 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 big blast! Frick. Oh. Don't curse me, bro. Holy frick, this is a gong show. Get me out of here. Get me the frick out of here. We're really good at making better stuff. Made me laugh so hard I felt it. Well, I'm glad. Alright, run back in. Stop! Now the clam is long, it's gonna be good. Or he's gotta watch out for big blast. Okay, so you get more damage out of just actually spamming R1. That's big blast. For example, see, he is the best at being deaf and making magic stuff and kidnapping undead females. It's true. He does all of those things in the Dark Souls universe very well. Also, Seath is also blind, but I think there's other characters in the Dark Souls universe that are blind, right? Because if you wear, if you do the whole silent thing, he can't see you. Is he blind and deaf? No, I don't think he's deaf. I think he's blind. Yeah. He's blind. He's not deaf. That's what it is. Because if you use the sorcery or the rings that make you silent, he doesn't know where you are in the boss room. But if you don't do that, he knows where you are because he can hear you. I think that's how that goes anyways. Yeah, you don't get any real damage out of upgrading strength anymore. Aldrich is also good at eating everything. Correct. Aldrich would happen to be the devourer of... Was it the devourer of the gods, I think she's called? He's blind, deaf, and kissless. Damn. Feels bad, man. Imagine being blind, deaf, and kissless. Yeah, hijack Gwendolyn's body. I remember that. I mean, who would make it out with 20-meter big-ass lizard? Yeah, I mean... Not entirely wrong, to be honest. Second favorite fight in DS3 next to Dancer the Boreal Valley. Dancer is your favorite fight in DS3? My favorite fight in DS3 by far is Slave Knight Gale. Really, really awesome fight. I think it's really cool. I think it's really challenging, and I like that. Also think it's really well done. The music is great. It's just scary. Fight's badass. It's awesome, dude. I love Slave Knight Gale. Oh, that Truth doesn't. I think it's great. Door open. So we're gonna get him in the Ring City. Pumped to eventually fight him. Babe fight is with the Beyblade, guys. You mean like the winged knights or whatever who have the halberd that can Beyblade? Assume that's what Mr. Death means. Try projectile. Yeah, they remind me of my childhood. Same, honestly. A butterfly. Butterfly. Wow, I've never seen that RNG before. What are you doing? This is RNG. Come on. If not Dancer, Sister Freed though. The fight drove Liam nuts, and I love the combat to it in the Scythe. I mean, Frida's Scythe is like the most stereotypical weapon to use in it. Well, minus straight swords. It's like Frida's Scythe and straight swords are like the most stereotypical weapon everybody uses. But yeah, the fight was awesome. I liked how it was 3 phases. Oh, that was really, really cool. You see 2 phases a lot, and we've seen 2 phases in Dark Souls, but not 3. You don't see 3 very often. I can't even think of another boss in any of the Dark Souls games that had 3 forms. 3 phases or whatever. Cell sword, twin swords. Yeah, the cell sword twin blades are using the speedrun. They're actually pretty good, if I remember right. I remember the dancer swords looking pretty cool, but my character on Dark Souls 3, his name was Club Boy, and it was a PvP build, but it I always wore the thief's hood, one that like Grey Rat wears, a thrall hood rather. Sorry, a thrall hood. I like the lore behind it because it's like they made all the thieves and like criminals wear it in that universe, which is pretty cool. But also I just really like the look of it. Grey Rat's my favorite NPC. But yeah, then I would wear like decked out armor and stuff, and I used the spiked mace. The big boy spiked mace with the R1 L2 R1 true combo. Like with the weapon art. That was my thing. I was a 1 combo build player. Build the game with Liam. He did strength and I did dex faith. Oh. Strength is I don't know if maybe easiest, but it's the most like turn your brain off way to play the game, which is fine. I like strength builds quite a bit, but you just mass HP and strength and then just press R1. That's what I'm doing with this build. Got a bunch of life, got a bunch of strength, and just pressing R1. Want to stop hopping around, little Easter bunny? Holy, can you stop with that, Sid? You're just delaying the inevitable. Papa Doge. Poor Sword Dog. Love the lore behind Sif and Artorias. Found Sif way before I made it to Blighttown. Liam laughed when I asked why I felt a little underpowered. Probably because you were underpowered. Yeah, Artorias of the Abyss. Artorias is actually my favorite fight in this game. I like the lore behind the fight a lot. I like the way the fight is. You feel like there's ways to outplay the boss, and he has a bunch of different cool mechanics that you need to play around, like buffing and staggering him and etc. He's one of those bosses that you can't just like stand and just press R1 on over and over again. I think is really cool. He's one of those bosses where you don't get to just do a bunch of DPS. It's like you get to hit him like once or twice, and then he jumps away and does stuff and flips around and whatever. Really cool. Alright. BOC Nido 4 Kings DLC Gwyn, I guess. Like 2 hours in. It's alright. Ooh, rolled the fall damage. That's big pog. I need to take a drink. I'll have some Coke. Tisolisa discharge. Run, Forrest, run! Benny Hill theme plays in the background. Laughs in Initial D. Whatever other good running music there. Oh yeah, Brad, if you want to know how to cheese this boss, I guess that's how you cheese this boss. You do exactly what I do. You run in there, you grab the clothes, run all the way to the fog gate, you hug the fog gate. Easy cheesy, baby. That's how you do the ceaseless cheese. It's actually an intended way for you to defeat the boss, but it's not very intuitive. You need to either see somebody else do it or find it by accident. Didn't roll that fall damage though. I didn't fall off the right spot anyways, but Man can dream. And the reason he falls is because he walks around like this, and then you're over there, right? There's no floor, so he has to jump over to try to get to you, so he just falls to his death. Well, doesn't fall to his death. He falls and grabs on, and you basically just hit his hand until he fatigues and drops. I missed a soul back there, but I don't know. I don't really need souls all that much. To be completely honest. At this point in the run. No! What do I got, like a level up off this? One? Gotta be smarter than the game. Exactly. All Dark Souls is. This boss right here is usually a pretty easy boss, but it's the only boss I didn't first try in the N64 controller run, weirdly enough. I usually don't have issues with this guy, but for some reason I did that day. No damage. Well, we're gonna have probably worse damage for Manus and Pretorius, but what is this AI loop I got him stuck? He's gonna do this over and over again? Might just do this over and over again, I guess. Nope, he stopped. Easy peasy, yeah, exactly. No! Frick. I hate it when he does that. I'll jump back. Alright, come on, you boozer. Don't do that. Nice roll, bro. And do you enjoy this? I gotta get you to play the DS board game. I mean, I've heard cool things about it, but I'm gonna get hit by this. Yeah. I would be interested to see how it actually plays. You know? I like board games quite a bit, so I've thought about buying the Dark Souls board. Well, it's one of those things that I'm unsure of, you know? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Lots of dice rolling, lots of dying, lots of losing your mind. Yeah, I mean, I like Dark Souls. Minus the dice, I guess. What's this? Try a plunging attack. thanks. I'll just pull here. Oh, hey, Brett, you want something cool? I love this. Okay. I found a, you know when you go to the airport and you stand on those, like, it's like a sideways, like, it's like a human conveyor belt, you know? It just gets you around places faster. Found one of those in Dark Souls. You come up here, right? Okay, well. Cool, what does this do? Then if Phantom starts pushing you back, you can sprint against it, but it still keeps pushing you back. Then it just glides you all the way. Right here. And then you're like, oh, frick, I'm stuck. I can't get out. Frickin', what am I supposed to do? I can't leave. You just jump out. I don't know. It's a really stupid little thing, but I've always liked it a lot. There's so many little oddities and quirks to this game that just make it so beautiful. Ah, I tried to roll that. Quality gameplay. Holy, can you roll the attack kid? Not a lot of damage. Ah, you freaking... I live. The reason I put the orange charred ring on from hitting him is in case he pushes me onto the lava, I can still fend for myself. Obviously, taking continuous lava damage, even while reduced, isn't exactly what I'm looking for. It does make it so I don't instantly die to it. Ow. Ow. What else is we're gonna need enemies. Can't even kill one with fire. Yeah. This one specifically, we'll struggle killing with fire. In this game, very specific. This will be a little rough, though. My AR is pretty low. Like, 380 is not very high for a weapon. For instance, the Blacksmith Giant Hammer, the drop from the Londo Blacksmith, his special hammer does lightning damage, and it at +5 has exactly 500 AR, for instance. This weapon is worse than it in pretty much every regard. Lightning is better than fire in this game, like, easily. We need to put more points into strength. I'm unsure. It really, there's really no bonus and dividends for it, so I'm really skeptical. What else am I supposed to do? Alright, time for the best boss fight in the game. Kappa. Brick Bed of Chaos. Watch the derpy feet as I... It's like shattering my ankles. Imagine just running through this on your bare feet. including lava. I love a hero, but it's funny enough talking about this boss with Liam the other day. Really? You've never even fought this boss. How do you know about it? Man, I assume you've watched people fight it, but like... I've played all of the Dark Souls games extensively. Here's my life. Fair. I've played all the Dark Souls games extensively. And by far, the worst boss fight mechanically is this one. It's a platforming game in Dark Souls where you don't have a real like jump option. It's just so poorly done. Like when you fight other bosses, there's levels of counterplay, you know, like different things you can do, different measures you can take, different precautions you can have, etc. This boss, there just isn't any of that. There's no counterplay to be had. There's no special, like, you know, whatever. It's just try not to get hit into the pit and die instantly. I just died. Or the interactive boss. Cool idea in concept. Utterly horrible execution. And I'm glad there was never a boss like it created. Saving who works in the egg things? Yeah, actually, so the boss enters a new, like, phase, almost, when you break them. And that phase stays over from trial to trial. So how I do the boss is I do the right side, save and quit, come to this side, save and quit. Because the part that kills me isn't normally getting there, it's getting back. So now both of the things are gone, and it's just the main one to go. You can always do the firebomb strat. I know it exists. I should probably learn it. I just don't do it. I have no reason not to. Just don't. Yay, what a fun boss fight. Woo! I really got to show off my skill and finesse in this game. Woo! Oh yeah, I'm gonna go do Nito. Because 4 kings scare me. My damage is low. I will say I have really good experience versus the DLC bosses because I've had to freaking fight them so much with garbage and builds, but it's exactly what Leo and I were riffing on. The simplicity and outlandishness of the fight. Yeah, exactly. It's just trash. What are we doing? Garbage boss fight. The game would genuinely be better off without it. Said, cool idea and concept, terrible execution. Just bad. That's all there is to it. It doesn't play how a boss should. I remember getting stuck on it in my first playthrough because it was like, okay, I strip off my weapon and all of my armor to go as fast as possible and try to, like, get there and whatever, and, like, minus a shield to try to block everything. It it's honestly just luck. You just run in and hope for the best, you know? Like, for example, Calamite in the DLC is a boss that's alright. The only reason I dislike Calamite as a boss is because Calamite is very, very RNG dependent. Based off of what attacks he gives you, the fight can either be extremely easy, and you have no issues, and it can be very hard. So when you ask people when they do like a playthrough of Dark Souls, they're like, so how was Calamite in the DLC? They're like, holy frick, Calamite was the worst. Or they're like, they're like, I don't know, Calamite wasn't that bad, or whatever. Like, just, there's no in between, because if Calamite just gives you a bunch of breath attacks over and over again, it's super easy. You just get out of their way and they're done. And then when you got freaking... Then when he gives you, like, the freaking giraffe neck thing 7,000 times in a row, the boss fight's terrible. I like a good mix, though, you know? Like, Calamite in itself isn't a bad fight, but... The DLC has some really good fights if they just had minor tweaks, in my opinion. Artorias is fine the way he is. I love the Artorias fight. I think it's really good. Manus, unknown fact to most people, but it is actually true. Manus is like, you as a player, even if you get Dark Beat and whatever, and you use Manus Catalyst, blah blah whatever, your sorceries do not have the same effect Manus's does. Nice, got Pinwheel. Hard boss, by the way. Manus is, like, his magic attacks do both magic damage and physical damage, which has been extensively tested. Is on a bunch of wikis. If you don't believe me, you can read it up. I wouldn't gain anything out of lying to people about that. Yeah, they do physical and magic damage, which is pretty whack considering it also does stamina damage. The black sorceries of Ulasil actually damage your stamina. If you look up a fight on YouTube, or if you're here to watch it or whatever, when I'm fighting Manus, watch my stamina bar if I get hit by a magic attack, because it actually depletes. So the fact that Manus does physical damage, magic damage, and stamina damage with his magic, and his magic is very unfair, you know, like, I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm not saying, like, oh, Manus is so hard. I beat Manus, you know, 20 plus times. I beat him with a freaking straight sword hilt. I just wish the fight was more fair. I don't really know what balance changes I would make to the fight. Just, you know, less garbage. I don't know. Like, why does his stuff just do everything? Also, I'd fix a bunch of his hitboxes. There you go. That's something I would fix. What the frig? Like, or like, for example, his combo attack. His combo attack sometimes does, like, I don't know, maybe like 400 damage. And sometimes it does your entire life bar for like, no reason. I don't know. It's just it feels like it's random almost. Yeah. Just some different consistencies like that. And yeah, for Calamite, I would just like Calamite to be grounded more often. Some bosses seem nuts, like Midir. Actually, Midir wasn't that difficult, believe it or not. I beat Midir, I think, second try. I wasn't even paying attention. Gravity is the hardest boss. Gale is in my opinion much harder, much more satisfying than Midir is. Midir is pretty cheap, but I think Gale for me was much harder. Hardest boss I fought in the game, but best boss I fought in the game. Like I said, I played like, I think 200 hours of DS3, so like I've played and beaten the game many times, including on higher new game cycles than just new game. And like mid-tier is a hard fight. It is like top, guaranteed top 5, probably top 3 hardest fights in the game. But he's not all that in a bag of chips. People make him sound like he's like this freaking immortal being, hardest boss ever made in Dark Souls. He's really tough, don't get me wrong. Unlike hardest Dark Souls bosses ever. He's not like... or whatever. What I've heard is that Gale is tough as a bunch of nails, but fun as hell. Exactly. Well, the thing is with Gale, he has 3 phases, but it's not like he has 3 life bars. He has 1 giant health bar. So when you hit his life bar and you're doing like the tip of a toothpick of damage on his life bar, it's so daunting, right? You're like, holy frick, how am I gonna beat this boss? It's awesome. You know, it just, yeah, and like the first phase is really cool. It almost tells a story, right? Like in the first phase, if you know the lore, he's gone like pretty like feral almost. He's kind of crazy. And he's like on all 4s and slashing you and stuff. And actually, as the fight goes on, he goes into his different phases. He becomes more and more human, remembering himself, which is like super duper cool. Second phase is dope, and then yeah, third phase is just awesome. Freaking lightning raining from the sky. He's just like shooting magic everywhere. Freaking avalanes, like yeah, it's sick, dude. Actually, freaking Gale's story is tragic. Tragic. Also, Gale's music is like... it's literally in my playlist that I listen to. I like it so much. Is that all we're doing, Nito? We're just gonna do that over and over again? Apparently, that's all we're doing. All the DS on Bloodborne lore is just amazing. I sit and read it for hours. Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it because it's also like not just given to you. It's like there's so much you need to like just learn and discover as time goes on. Really special in that way. Makes it almost more sweet when you read about it and find it. Hard boss, by the way. Wondering why I'm getting Steam achievements for all this, because I'm on an alternate account. Not my main. Because for these runs, I spawn the weapon in at the very beginning, so I can play it with the weapon from the very beginning. For instance, if somebody were to say, like, hey, Goff's great bow. Well, I either play it on New Game Plus, giving it an unfair advantage, because, you know, New Game Plus could mean anything. Or I do Fresh Start New Game... No, I couldn't even do Fresh Start New... Like, I spawn the items in for my inventory to keep all items on the same plane. If that makes sense. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that because, well, CE is bad. I don't care. I don't care in the slightest. I want to do the most amount of game, most amount of bosses with any weapon that I have. Or like boss weapons, like okay, how am I didn't fall down the pit either, which is dope. Like Soul of Gwyn. How am I supposed to do a new game run of with Gwyn's weapon, you know, like so it makes you happy, like DBD. Yeah, no. DBD makes me cry because it's in a very toxic place from where it used to be. I mean, it was a toxic game before, but it was toxic because of the community, not from the gameplay. I am 3 hours into the... Good, I'm toxic. I fit right in. No, I mean, like I said, it used to be. It's... I mean, the community might be toxic now. I don't know, but, like, the gameplay is toxic compared to what it used to be. Gale especially, yeah. When you think about helping him with the painted world in 3, you just have to turn into a monster after killing the Ring City. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, he's the guy that gives you the thing that brings you back in. Like, he also during the boss fight, a bunch of the dialogue he has, like what he's asking, like, what's this, like blood, whatever, he begins to realize that he has blood that they need to paint a new world with, and that you were the chosen one that came, that he willingly went there to sacrifice himself. It's really crazy, really well done. Lore is wicked, and Truth can attest. I know she likes it a lot. I know, like, a decent amount about the lore, but I don't know everything. I think the lore is cool, but at the same time, like... I'm here for the gameplay, not the lore, you know what I'm trying to say? The lore is a bonus. Nice. First try that garbage ladder. I freaking hate that ladder with a passion. I could gush over DS lore for hours. Liam and I know too much of this for monkeys. Ah, fair. I know a good amount, but you guys probably know way more than me. What I know is basically from, like, in-game item descriptions and, like, random videos I watched on YouTube. And from what people tell me. Like, and Truthishly in the chat, you saw her type earlier. Her, favorite Dark Souls 1 boss is Gwendolyn. And, she's the one that actually told me that, freaking Aldrich ate Gwendolyn and took his body. Like, I didn't even realize, like... They look similar, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like, she's the one that told me about that. Holy, that lightning. What? What? Nice lingering hitbox, bro. Ah. Oh man, I'm getting the freaking 1 AM hungry streaks. I think I angled my camera too far, but... Dark Wraith here for the win. Really cool. Don't magic me, bro. This boss, when I first fought it, screwed with my depth perception so hard. It was one of the hardest bosses I fought, literally just because my brain couldn't focus properly. The boss like clipping into freaking like solid ground, you know. Oh, I'm gonna hit by that. My DPS is really low. That's bad. Second King's already here. He's not like he's like mucking off though. Not like trying to. Don't. Now. Damn. Ah, my controller's just rumbling infinitely. I missed. I saw the other king spawn, I think. No? Oh, I got hit by this. No! Wait, you can dodge that? What? There's so many things I'm learning this playthrough. What the freak? Like, I just went like this and it's like... Wow! That's tech! Oh. Also, this king... What the frick are you doing in the distance? Oh, look at this! 5 kings, by the way. That's the 5th king. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh. Easy 5 kings, baby. Look at that guy go. Alright, DLC time. Good chain armor. But like, I'm putting 2 levels into getting 1 damage point. I don't know, man. That was pretty weird. I can wear some armor to... I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think I can wear much more than this, to be honest, but like... Oh, I'm in. Got 212 defense. Very fine. What an ugly freaking build, though. Damn. So I only have +4 flasks. Where did I miss? It's been a long time since I've PvE'd. these firekeepers? Missing one. Usually at +5. Oh, I didn't kill the chicken at Londo. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill her actually. Dark Moon 2. And then pull the lever, kill her, bone back. Well, I need to go to Firelink then. I was thinking, I was like, I usually have +5. Because I don't get the one in Sens, because I do Sens skip. And I don't remember the 7th is. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. What if I can one-shot her? I don't think so. Ah! Okay, never mind. I wonder if I can one-shot it. Got him. Alright. And Randy. But I kind of know the help I can get for DLC. I have 10 bones. I bought way too many. It doesn't really matter, but for future reference, I don't need to buy that much. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 4 bosses left. Game is over. 5 bosses left. Sorry, I always forget Sanctuary Guardian. There's Sanctuary Guardian, Artorias, Manus, Calamite, and then Mr. Gwyn himself. I feel like our damage is going to be awful, but we have okay heals, kindle bonfires, be able to do fine. I've fought them with less damage before, fought them with frickin' straight sword hilt. The weapon literally half as good as the broken straight sword. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see what it's like. I'm getting tired, I can tell. Let's see what this is. Boss fight is. Nice poise. Ah! First try, baby. Okay, boys. Here's where the run gets interesting. Get this. Good. So, let me get rid of this poison. Alright, here's where we crack all of our souls. That's what we've been saving for. We break in the bank with these baby freaking... Breaking the bank, boys. I think my cam is a little bit too big. Holy frick, 5 levels, I get 2 AR. That's actually just not worth it. Better have to have more endurance or HP. Probably HP. Alright. I should probably kindle. You know what? I'm gonna test my luck first. Oh, I'm gonna do the mid-roll trick. Yeah, here we go, We're gonna do something fun. Not that I forgot about it, I haven't implemented it into my strats quite yet. Not in my muscle memory, but I'm gonna learn it. Easy. So that was called the mid-roll glitch. And basically what happens is, so as long as you have stamina, if you mid-roll off an edge that would normally kill you, because that drop normally kills you, and you continue to mid-roll, you won't actually take any fall damage. There's a bunch of videos on it. If you look up like Dark Souls Remastered, specifically, like mid-roll glitch, you'll see a bunch of things on it. Pretty interesting. Artie, I missed you, buddy. It's been a while. The moveset of this thing is not doing me any favors. Damage is actually better than I thought it'd be. Somebody spoke in chat. I can't. Come on. Come on. Ah, you delayed it. Not buffing, right? Big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. Okay, only got to off that. Not only can he make distance, he can close it just as fast. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's why the boss fight is awesome. He has good damage, good poise break. He creates distance really fast. He can come in really fast. He hits hard. He has a cool mechanic like playing around his buffs. He has attacks that look similar enough to trick a newer player, but when you play against him enough, you really learn all the attacks. It's just a really well done fight. I love it. Love the lore. Love the music. The actual mechanics. Shame I gotta kill you, though. That was a really weird chasing team. That the forward thrust dash he did there actually hits twice and can do a buttload of damage, especially if he's buffed. Not to be messed with. You side roll that every day of the week. You don't forward roll it. Good night, Artorias. Just easy, my friend. Until we meet next time. Okay. Well, damage isn't the worst. Not great, but you've done a heck of a lot worse. Oh man, I should try to. Nah, I can't. I was gonna see if I could mid-roll glitch this whole staircase, but I need to get the crest key anyways, so kind of have to go through the whole area. You can mid-roll glitch that whole elevator if you have enough stamina. Pretty cool. Nice poise. Wearing Havel's chest piece feels so gross. Man, back when poise was good, Dark Souls 3 freaking poise is a joke. It doesn't actually work the way it should. Those weapons have hyper armor. The poise works off of a weapon's hyper armor, and it's just a whack system. Whereas in this game, poise is kind of a little broken, but it at least does what it should do. Albeit in a very broken manner, but also a fun manner, to be honest. Option A, works as intended, but way too well, or doesn't work as intended and is complicated. Correct. That would be how FromSoft does their mechanics in-game. That would be it, sir. Gosh, that screaming in the background is always so horrifying, dude. It's like the screaming of a child, man. The atmosphere of the DLC in this is just absolutely phenomenal. Like, if you're not just cheesing it and running through and doing a bunch of shortcuts like I am, like, one thing that I miss out on now by doing that mid-roll glitch is, the thunder in the area, like, heading to, Artorias is amazing. Anybody that's watched my older videos on YouTube, I love ambient thunder noise on the way to Artorias. It's, like, so gorgeous. Well done. Like, it's well composed, it's well implemented, it's just... And it's so subtle, too. It's not like the giant crackling of this just, like, crazy thunderstorm. Like, this gentle, distant... FromSoft is a dad that tells you that you'll have something to complain about if you complain about anything else. You know what? You're not wrong. there will always be something to complain about. Alright. Mr. Manist. We're gonna full kindle, boys. This is probably gonna be the hardest fight in the run. This or Calamite will be, for sure. Gwyn would be tough too. Is Gwyn... I can't remember. Is Gwyn resistant to fire or lightning? I want to say fire because he's all about fire, but then I thought it was something weird, like he's not resistant to fire because of all this fire crap. I think that's how it is, actually. I think we'll do good damage to Gwyn. Oh, I accidentally popped all my 20 humanities, whatever. 31 regular humanity. I meant to only pop 2 twins, but I popped 4. Big brain. I rolled that freaking dark bead ball by listening. That's why I got really quiet there. Focusing. I freaking ran this path, I guarantee, hundreds of times. Well, like, probably like 100 times. 100 and something. It's a cool cutscene. There plays every time. Sorry, no sound, I know. Yeah, nobody cares about that part. Okay, good damage, actually. It's a tail. Hit by the... That's what I thought, Manus. Knew it, you rat! You did it again? I thought I was gonna get hit by it. Look at this freaking guy. He knows that that freaking hitbox is trash. I'm trying to abuse it, dude. Look, Manus, I fought you with a straight sword hilt. I can whoop you with this hammer. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a fun fight. Oh man, Izalith Titan? You got no idea. I fought Manus with the straight sword hilt, the weapon worse than the broken straight sword. And so I also fought him before with a lightning scimitar that did 86 damage per swing. So, you know, I'm confident in my capabilities of defeating Monsieur Manus. I actually have a really funny clip if I remember, I'll show it after the fight. The fight with Manus was 25 minutes long, and I was streaming on a Tuesday afternoon. You know, why not stream on a Tuesday afternoon? I was in a 22-minute boss fight with Manus with a straight sword hilt, and the Steam servers went down for maintenance, kicking me to the title screen, losing all my progress on the boss. In my clips, I'll play the clip after this. I was a very crushed man after that. I beat him next try, but still. I didn't lose to, like, dying or not having enough skill, but I just lost to Steam maintenance servers and almost that pillar. Shaped like male genitalia. That's crazy. How close were you to killing him? I was really close. So with the straight sword hilt, I was doing like a magic like buff like way. So it was plus 15 with like crystal magic weapon, great magic weapon, and a regular magic weapon. He was at less health than he is now on this run. Like I said, I'll show the clip. It's insane. I was so dead inside. No idea. Nice poise. See that? I took damage in the middle of my roll. Oh. First try, Menace. GG, easy, scrub. Lips. Let me find it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in the most disgusting way I've ever seen. Here we go. Dark Souls in a nutshell. So again, preface. 22-minute boss fight. This is me doing straight sword hilt only. This is my last magic buff. Look at its life bar. Maybe better R1s, but unlock on for better R1s, but look at my face. Oh, you can't see my face because I'm in the way. Oh wait, I'm in the way. You can't even see my face. Oh wait, hang on. Can't even see my face. Oh, wait. Man. I can't believe that just happened. Guys, that was over a 20-minute fight. I started the fight, and my girlfriend came in and said hi at 4:47. And it booted me out. That was a 22-minute fight. So, I've gone through some heartbreak. No, it's all for fun, man. Like, yeah, it sucked at the time, but, you know, like, it sucked at the time, but it was, like I said, I beat him next try, so it was fine. So I'm currently messing around with my do-it-all build. So level 130, meant to be able to go between mobbing, bossing, and PvP without needing to change anything in between it. Cool. I mean, a good majority of... I do a lot of PvP, actually. I'm in a Discord community with, I think, like over 100 people that do PvP. In Dark Souls Remastered and Prepare to Die Edition. So there's a whole whack of us. And yeah, like a lot of PvP builds you can actually use for PvE. But yeah, like the meta is like 120, 125, but you see a lot of 133 as well. Because 133 can connect to 120, I believe, and that's like the Havel Mom meta. So, very possible, especially with 130, depending on, you know, gear, rings, armor, all that jazz. Oh yeah, I need to kindle. I don't think I'll need to full kindle, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You never know what RNG Calendar gives you. I'll never forget Liam being asked to 1v1 a random and him whipping out a level 897 character. Damn. That's pretty crazy. A little bit of overkill. Liam did not win. Yeah, I don't blame him. You'd really have to outplay your opponent if they're when the level difference is that large, you really gotta outplay your opponent to win. Or use like gravity or some garbage like you would with a hacker. I don't think I've ever fought a max level. Which is surprising, considering Dark Souls 1 is mainly full of a bunch of just like PvP is full of a bunch of either people who are really cool or a bunch of scumbags. Of course, I'm still on Prepare to Die Edition. Can't afford remaster right now, but it does some really cool stuff. It's true. Prepare to Die Edition has its own really cool quirks. But so does remaster. So, not everything is shared. Well, both games are awesome. I wish I could play Prepare to Die Edition. I have Prepare to Die Edition on my Xbox 360, but I didn't have a computer at the time to purchase Prepare to Die Edition. So I'm just stuck with remaster. I really like graphically how it looks, but I miss some of the old Prepare to Die Edition stuff. Fast rolling in Havels, it was a sight. You can fast roll in Havels without being max soul level, but yeah, it's pretty insane. Max using Calamate's tail as a main weapon. Nice. It's actually the Obsidian Greatsword, right? Yeah. It's actually pretty good. It's two-handed R2 is not something to mess with. Not in the slightest. It's also one of those weird weapons that doesn't seem like it can be buffed, but it can be. But, like, different freaking resins or buffs on it or whatever. A lot of the tail weapons in this game are sweet. Minus, like, Priscilla's... Priscilla's dagger is pretty garbage. Man, I look like a freaking hobo. Jeepers. My hair is, like, real long. My facial hair is, like, unkempt, dude. So this is the hobo build of Caterbot 4000. This is just me. Ah, no, I wanted your help, bro. Bro, it's crazy strong. Most of the dragon weapons can be buffed, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Dude, I accidentally hit no. Spamming through your dialogue instead of hitting yes. I'm just gonna save and quit.
There's very little to say. Farewell, human. Lead thy life.
Seeing the facial hair is just weird thinking back to the school days. Well, I mean, I also didn't wear glasses back when we went to high school. You saw me more like this, but I was clean shaven. Or a Cookie Monster hat. And sweater. So. Now I have facial hair. Often. And I wear my glasses all the time.
Well, guys. Black Dragon trouble.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to tell you in the chat right now. Well, I could ask you, but you're going to get it wrong. The first rule to Dark Souls 1.
Yes, it's called
The first rule, Dark Souls 1, is you don't skip this cutscene. This is the best cutscene in any Souls game ever made. Hands down. No competition. He does this blind. Goff is blind, bro. Rule number 1. Cutscene.
yes.
Also, one of my favorite lines of dialogue, probably my favorite line of dialogue in the entire game, he says, pretty much right here. Right here.
I wait good time now. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
I don't know why, but I just think that's so badass. Love it. Dragon slaying. Knighthood. Goff is sweet. While Goff himself might not be blind, his helmet was packed with resin by... thought he was just... Interesting. You can't take his, like, helmet off? Huh. Well, even if he isn't, even if his eyes do work, he can't see anything through his helmet. So he shoots the dragon without being able to see. Like, it's basically a blindfold. Goff is so cool. I love him. And people are like, well, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Goff? Is it Go? Whatever. And I'm like, he literally says before that cutscene, let me show you how Goff hunts dragons. He says his own name. You need not to see if you can hear the heart of your foe. Correct. I mean, he probably could, but I think he just assumed he was blind and couldn't give a crap. Fair. I'll say, as cool as Goff is, he doesn't necessarily strike me as, like, the most intelligent being. The big guys kind of get that rep. What? I've never seen that RNG before in my life. He has 3 openers, and that's not one of them. Very interesting. If I'm actually prepared for these, this is a lot of free damage it could be getting, but, like, I've just never seen him open like that. Caught me really off guard. Damn. That killed me? But if you do kill him, the helmet has a lore that mentions it being packed with resin. Huh. How interesting. So, like, why didn't, like, Why didn't like Lord's Blade Kiaran or like Knight Artorias or whatever, or Dragon Slayer Ornstein, why didn't they take his helmet off and unpack the resin? Or like you might be saying, well, they might have packed it when he got up there, but like Lord's Blade Kiaran is literally right there. Like, we could go and help him. Like I guarantee it does say that. I'm not saying, oh, it doesn't say that. You're wrong. I just mean, like, why would they not help a man out? You know, like, or was it just always like that? And they were like, nah, you just never need to see. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's because he's blind. If you wear Slumbering Dragon Crest ring when you aggro him, he can't hear you and kind of just walks around and attacking randomly. Yeah, I did know that. Same thing with Seath, right? Seath is also blind, and if you wear Slumbering Dragon Crest ring or you cast Hush, I believe is the sorcery, he just attacks around randomly because he can't hear you. Really? Was not aware of that one? Yeah, you can look it up. Seath is also blind. If you wear Slumbering Dragon Crest or... Yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's a... Pretty sure I rolled that, but... Long breath. I like to see. I knew he was blind, so didn't know that trick worked on him too. Yeah. I've personally never done it, but I've seen videos of people doing it. The resin probably blinded him. Okay. Could be. Resin probably blinded him, so removing the resin would have been pointless. I guess, yeah. Would have been extra padding for the helm. It in. I can't read that. 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by this, aren't I? No! Oh, I missed it. Nice. That's what I really like about Dark Souls. I've nearly 1,600 hours in this game alone. I haven't even begun to touch the remaster yet. I still learn new things every single. Yeah, right. Dark Souls is so beautiful. There's so many oddities to like. That's why all the other games like have been cool, but they've never captured my attention for as long as Dark Souls 1 has. There's just so many rare... Game? There's so many rare oddities to the game itself that just make it so unique. Like, other games have tried to do what it does, but like, it's just... It's so cool how there's so many little things, like... And like, not even, some things aren't even like gameplay centric, you know, like some things are just like about how the actual physical video game works, or like where things are placed, or this, that, or the other, that are really cool. Also, 1,600 hours is a long time, man. You're probably pretty good at the game. I have over 600 hours in the game on Steam and Xbox. I have no reason not to heal. Long breath. I mean, I still try to PvP, but I don't do a lot of it. Yeah, well, I mean, PvP is very, very, very hard in this game. Harder than any other Souls game. Like, some people I know have, like, that I personally know, like, that are in that server that I mentioned, have 2,000 hours in PvP alone, right? Like, the game works very, very differently than it does in other iterations. A lot of different tricks that you need to learn, which I think are really cool. I think actually the PvP in this game is probably the funnest. It's got the most like mechanics to it, and I think that's what attracts me the most. It's like some people are like, well, all you do is chain stab on wake up, blah blah, whatever, and I'm like, there's actually ways to get out of every chain stab, but for every chain stab ways that you can escape from, there's also like ways to counter that. Like, spacing is really important, toggling is super important. Like, there's just like so many cool things about PvP mechanically. Like in Dark Souls 3, I played a good amount of Dark Souls 3 PvP as well, and like there's not a whole lot of mechanics there. I like it because it feels more like a fighting game. Like, there's you know, spacing with punishing combos, etc. Like, whereas yeah, Dark Souls 1 has that as well, but it doesn't have the same effective value as it does in 3. That's like what 3 is all about. Is timing, spacing, like kind of like some footsies with punishing, etc. Dark Souls 2, it's been a long time since I played PvP, but those fights were very, very prolonged. It was a lot more mental game. Because you lived so much, everything was slower, including animations. Like, meta level was 150, so you had a lot more HP. A lot of things that were different about it. Holy. Fire resist Batman. Again, these are all just my opinions. Cool. Not necessarily, I'm not stating as fact. Just from my personal experience. I input jump, but I did think I did it too slow. Hype parry. Hell yeah, I love that, dude. Freaking hype parry. Oh yeah, 2 endings way better. What I do have is a crazy amount of knowledge on my location. Nice parries, Caden. Jeepers. I got over here. Not really. I missed like 15 parries in a row right there. The hype parry is super cool, man. I've always loved hype parry. Where there's a giant freaking jump and you're like, I loved it. Yeah, parrying Gwyn is the easy way to beat him. Well, everybody, this was Dark Souls remastered, Hammer of Vamos. So this makes run number 10, 114. We still have quite the road to go. I'm not necessarily going to be doing this in a row every day. I'll get really burnt of it, but it is a series that I want to continue. I do challenge runs as well, because I don't know if I really call these challenge runs necessarily. They're like a weapon showcase kind of idea. You might also see me do some co-op runs with that are weapon dependent with people in this showcase where I use every weapon. But yeah, I also do Dark Souls Remastered PvP, and then I play variety games here and there. I don't even know what to tell you. Just different stuff. But yeah, it's 2 a.m. here for me right now. Yeah. So, whoever says it first in chat gets to pick the ending. Link the Fire or Dark Lord. Whoever says it first. And if nobody says it, I'm just gonna make the flames. It's worth. Dark Lord, got it. Cool. Wicked. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, Brett, for dropping a follow. I appreciate that, my friend.
Bless thy safe return.
And Death isn't here anymore, but thanks for the follow as well.
We are here to serve your highness.
Hope everybody had an awesome time. I definitely enjoyed myself. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I got tomorrow off as well. I always have Sunday, Monday off work. Yes, I'm working right now. I work in a grocery store.
True dark be cast upon the world.
Good run where I spent 3 hours farming the crowns in the...
Thank you.
Yo, Isolith Titan 115. Thank you for the follow, man. I hope you enjoy the content. Hope I see you around. And hey, even though you only have Prepare to Die edition, one day if you get remaster, or one day if I get Prepare to Die edition, I'd love to PvP with you or something, man. But anyways, you farmed the crows in the world for Dark Moon Blade, so I could apply it to a crystal patched demon's great axe with power within, an RTSR active in a hornet ring. I walked in and height parried Gwyn with bare hand and one shot him. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. I guarantee you did one shot him. That's a frick load of damage, bro. But yeah, that'll be this weapon down. This weapon was definitely easy. So again, below the stream, you'll see the list of challenge runs that I am going to do or have done already. And the links I have the Straight Sword Hilt one. I just haven't uploaded yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow or maybe even tonight. And then down here is our weapons. Today we did the Hammer of Vamos. So this was an easier run. I highlighted green, and today is April 27th. 27th? On my keyboard. April 27th, 2020. Why is it? I really dislike it when it does this. April? No, don't. My freaking 7 key stick. 7. 2020. Okay, and then I'll upload this at some other point. But yeah, that'll be that's the only way to one-shot him. Sunlight Blade doesn't do enough, and it's only possible in a new game. Interesting. Possible in a new game. Oh. Anyways, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I'll probably be on tomorrow. I'm probably going to be continuing this. It'll either be random weapons or viewer selected, depending on who's in where. Thanks everybody for all the support, hanging out tonight. Thanks for giving me some good laughs and teaching me some things I didn't know. Yeah. So thanks again, everybody. And until next time, peace.